Hello and welcome. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to talk about cryptocurrency news. We're going to look at Coinbase and Visa. They have teamed up. We're going to take a look at soccer giant Juventus. I know I said that wrong, forgive me. And the crypto deal he just cut. And Bitcoin had a record day this week. So we have some great information for you today. Let's get started. Can we get this video 99 likes? Smash the like button. Hey, it really helps us out. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion. So Coinbase has teamed up with Visa and they're expanding their cryptocurrency card. So Coinbase is already owned or offered, not really owned, but offered a cryptocurrency card to their account holders. And that cryptocurrency card allows you to have a Visa card that whenever you go and buy something with that Visa card, it actually converts your crypto into whatever money you were using, whether it was the US dollar or British pounds or the European Union's money. And so that converts it over to remove it as an asset from your cryptocurrency wallet. And so that's kind of cool. But Coinbase has announced that it is now a Visa Principal member, the crypto company to gain membership. The exchange can now offer more services to current Coinbase card customers as well as extend services to a larger number of countries. More broadly, Coinbase's status as a principal member is a mark of recognition. It is a significant milestone in the mainstream adoption of crypto, Coinbase said. So the card converts the cryptocurrency in a consumer's exchange account to fiat currency as they spend it, eliminating the need to manually withdraw funds. It allows users to spend their crypto at any location that accepts Visa cards, regardless of the merchant's support of crypto or not. Since its initial launch, Coinbase has added support for several additional cryptocurrencies, including XRP and BAT, to the card. It has also expanded its area of coverage to include much of Europe. 29 different countries and regions are currently eligible to use the card. However, the card is not yet available in the United States. Last May, the exchange suggested that it would extend the card to U.S. customers, but it has said very little on the matter since May of 2019. So this could be significant, and I hope that we get more information on it in the near future. But that is exciting to know that Coinbase's card could be coming to the United States, and the fact that they're growing and expanding their relationship with Visa MasterCard. And so that's a good thing for the crypto industry. Italian soccer giant Juventus inks deal for Ethereum-based player collectibles. And so top Italian soccer team Juventus is launching digital collectibles of its star players on blockchain-enabled fantasy football platform Sawari. The freshly inked license deal announced on Wednesday will see Juventus offer digital rare collectible cards of world-famous players such as Cristiano Ronaldo on Sawari. Sawari, which is based in Paris, France, provides a soccer team management game with digital cards created with Ethereum tech, representing players that fans can collect and trade. The firm told CoinDesk the cards represent non-fungible tokens based on Ethereum's ERC-721 standard. And so I had heard about ERC-721, but I didn't really know a lot about it, and so I decided to look it up. So this is the newbie's guide to understanding ERC-20 versus ERC-721. And so confused by tokens? Don't be. Here's a handy guide. The goal here is to demystify blockchain tokens and stem some of the foolishness in the market. So how are tokens defined? Before we go deeper, let's be clear what tokens are on Ethereum. A custom token of any type in the Ethereum is just part of a token contract. Each token is its own mini database of who owns what. The token is just an entry in the current contract, and who owns a token is recorded in the contract. A token is never in your wallet. Instead, your token is just an entry in the token contract database that says something like your wallet equals 2,000 tokens. Great Scott. I don't know why they put that there. Kind of just seems out of the, like unexpected. Doesn't seem to be really part of the context. There are contracts interfaces when someone says they have an ERC20 token. That just means that the token contract responds to a common set of commands. That's all. So they go into more details about token contracts and stuff, but here I want to kind of explain really the big point of what they're talking about. With your typical Ethereum tokens such as Ethereum or Link, or why am I suddenly drawing a blank? There's 2,000 different Ethereum ERC20 based tokens. And with those kind of tokens, that token will have an address. It will have something that identifies that token versus other tokens, because you might have, instead of ADT or ANT or, one of the other tokens, for our example, we'll just call it the blue token, red token, and green token. And then you have a quantity of those tokens, but there's nothing that distinguishes. So you have 10 blue tokens. Well, there's nothing that distinguishes blue token number 2 from blue token number 9, because they're just an entry in the database. They're an entry on the table. And so it just simply says that you have 10 of them. And so there's nothing unique or different about each of the 10. And what they've done with the ERC 721 is it's a more advanced token. In ERC 721, each token is completely unique and non-interchangeable with other tokens. Another example is pets. Many people have dogs, but that dog is theirs, and they will not accept some other dog as a substitute. You can use ERC 721 tokens to represent a specific token and specific ownership of that token. So it's kind of like if you had, cards, and they had, like the typical collectible, their example up here was baseball cards. And so let's say that you had baseball cards and your favorite baseball player signed your card. All of a sudden, your card has a different value than all of the other cards that are identical to it that were printed with that baseball player's name and picture and all the same stats. I mean, the cards could look the same, but the fact that one card is signed and all the other cards are not signed by the player gives the signed card a unique value. And so that's the same thing with ERC 721 tokens. The database is built in such a way that it will record individual information for each token. And so instead of it just being a quantity of 10, there is a record for token number 1 and a different record for token number 2, etc. And unique information can be stored on each of those. And so maybe at some point they'll have, and this is just a guess, I don't know if this is actually happening, but it sounds like they should be able to have a situation where the baseball player could sign his actual baseball card, meaning that your ERC 721 token for that particular sports player is unique from everybody else's in the fact that you have a personalized message from the baseball player or from whatever famous person that particular token represents. Because this doesn't just have to be about baseball players. It could be about singers or movie stars or anybody else, really. And so this is kind of an interesting thing that's going on in the crypto industry. And so if you want to find out more information about all of this, we will have a link to this article in the comments below. Just click the YouTube channel, look at the comments, and in the comments you'll find a link to this article. you can get more information. And then the last thing we wanted to talk about today is Bitcoin hit a new record. It bust through a record. CME Bitcoin futures recorded $1.1 billion of volume in just a single day. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange, Bitcoin's futures exchange, saw one of its biggest days ever on Tuesday with 1.1 billion of volume, which could perhaps be viewed as a sign that institutional interest in Bitcoin is increasing. And so I would definitely agree that that's a sign. As we see futures contracts for cryptocurrency on the rise and increasing in their volume, the majority of the people who are buying those contracts and selling those contracts are institutions. The last figure I saw from a different source about the CME is that somewhere around 80% of the money that was flowing through the CME was all institutional money versus retail money. And so this is a sign that the big players have come out to play. And that's a good thing for cryptocurrency. So this is my video for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you learned something new out of it. But in the meantime, how can I be of service to you? Do you have a question? Is there something you wanted me to explain in more detail? Do you disagree with me? Look, you know things I don't know. I know things that you don't know. We'll grow smarter together when each of us is sharing with the other the information that we know. So I'm interested in hearing your polite disagreements. Just add them to the comments below and we'll start a discussion. Would love to hear from you, and I hope you have a great day. In the meantime, like, subscribe, and hodl. Have a great day. Bye-bye.